musicals featured in Couchical are from previous or upcoming seasons of the Marriott Theater. Chris and Jenna would like to issue a blanket apology to the composers, lyricists, and book writers of the musicals contained in Couchical. Some of these musicals Chris and Jenna have performed before, some they have not. In each case, the only research they have done is to read the plot summary of these musicals on Wikipedia. The rest comes from their memories, however fractured, fragmented, or flawed they may be. Lyrics, characters, and entire plot lines may be inaccurately portrayed. You have been warned.
Les Misérables.
Act 2.
So basically, we're at war now.
Let's ask our historian.
Side note, this is the People's Uprising, right? So it's not a true war. It's like this makeshifty barricade that the students build. It's like empty chairs and empty tables. Side note, that's gonna come back later. The best part about it is they build it on set. So it's just this like mountain of stuff that all of the characters are building. Is the barricade turning so like we can see like different parts of it? It's very cool. And on one side is the government troops that are like,
What are you guys doing? You're dummies.
and then on this side are all the students that are like, take care of your people! Marius is there, and so is Enrolas and all their buds.
So there's just a bunch of hot guys.
Yeah, and Eponine.
Who
is now dressed
disguised
as a
a
boy.
hot guy. What up?
So that she can pass through the town unnoticed.
Marius actually doesn't want her to be there because he's worried about his bestie.
Bro, you shouldn't be here. Take this letter to Cosette.
Don't we now cut to her singing one of the most iconic songs ever?
She's like walking through the streets of Paris, like by herself, singing.
So she's walking lonely. It's probably raining. In the movie,
Right.
I'm sure it was rain. She's dirty. She's playing a boy.
It's like what every teenage girl feels all the time.
I love him, and every day I'm learning. All my life, I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning. The world is full of happiness that I have never known. I love him. I love him. But only on my own.
So the French army's now at the barricades, and they're like, stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. Javert shows up, acting like a spy, right?
Oh, he's acting like one of them.
Yeah.
He's disguised. He's like,
I am one of you.
He's always played like he's got a stick up his butt.
I did not know that was there.
I mean, he's always like a super stiff, like, me imagining him
can't
being
wait
like,
to watch her do that. He puts on a fake Cockney accent.
Hello.
Oh, just
All right.
like you.
How are you?
And they're like, we're in France. Why do you have that Cockney accent? And Gavroche is like,
Hey, that's a fake accent.
Who's this guy?
I don't know.
It's Javert.
because Javert's been exposed, they like sort of hold on to him like almost like a prisoner. Meanwhile, all the students are like, we're gonna have this uprising basically, and we're hoping that all the people of Paris will join us in this uprising, and then we'll overwhelm the army. Eponine comes back.
Guys, I'm back.
Disguised as a
boy.
hot guy.
Guys, I'm back.
She's there to tell Marius that she gave the letter to Cosette, and then she's climbing over the barricade, and she gets shot while she's dying in his arms. He had no idea that she was in love with him, and then she's like,
You will keep me safe. You will keep me close. And rain
And rain
will make the flowers.
We don't even know how the song ends, really.
Bro.
She was like a brother to me.
She was like a brother to me too.
She's dead.
she dies. Boom! Valjean is now at the barricade. He is there basically to protect Marius, because Cosette loves him.
Yep.
All of the students are like,
Who's this guy?
I don't know. We don't trust you.
Jean Valjean's like, how about this? How about I protect Enrolas from that bullet and shoot that sniper? And everyone's like, oh Sam.
You saved my life. You're one of us.
Valjean's like, I totally am one of you.
Bros.
Why don't you give me Javert and I'll execute him?
You're welcome.
Just check that off your list.
And this one, the whole audience watching shows like, yeah, Javert's gonna get his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, Jean Valjean is so pure-hearted and so good that he basically takes Javert and is like,
I'm just here to save your life.
and Javert's like,
Wait, what? Are you doing this so I won't chase you anymore?
because let me tell you something.
I will.
And Jean Valjean's like,
You do you.
see you later.
You're welcome.
Javert's like,
What?
Meanwhile, back at the barricade, students are like, kind of like, okay, in the morning, we're like doing this, right?
And then Marius wonders if Cosette will even remember him.
He's really sad
Right.
about it.
And-
He's like, is it gonna be okay? Like, and everyone's like, toasties, drink with me for maybe the last time.
And Valjean's like, Marius, you look so tired. I think you should get some sleep. And Valjean
They
prays
take a
over
break.
Marius.
He does.
And
He basically is like, promises God, and I'll basically do whatever it takes. If you want to take my life instead of his, that's cool.
If I die, let me
Side note, that song is mad hard to sing. Those notes are mad high.
get your tissues because Gavroche went to go check bullets and stuff off of the
Right.
dead bodies. Gavroche gets shot.
They
You
killed
guys, a child.
a child.
Now Eponine's gone. Gavroche is gone.
This galvanizes all of the young students to really fight because, I mean,
Yes.
this kid just got killed.
We're mad now.
And now it's morning. And that's when that barricade, remember I told you guys about the barricade? The barricade starts, it's on a turntable, so the whole thing starts turning in a circle. There's a slow motion fight between the soldiers and the students, and it is so amazing to watch. Everybody dies, though.
Trois on deux. This is Marie Baguette reporting live, and everyone is dead. Oh.
Except for Valjean and a very wounded Marius.
I'm badly hurt, but still alive.
Valjean throws Marius on his shoulder and escapes into the sewers, right?
Yes.
They're Ninja Turtling out of there. The Thénardier.
Happened to
See
him going away from the site with the body. They're very creepy.
Doesn't like a ring like fall off?
Oh yeah, they're looting.
They grab a ring. When Valjean is like kind of passed out because Marius is like a hot young dude, but he's also kind of heavy.
So heavy.
He passes out. Thénardier steals this ring. Valjean wakes up.
I love a disco nap.
Thénardier bounces. When they finally climb out of the sewer to freedom,
It's Javert. I told you I would find you.
and Valjean's like,
Listen, I need an hour to get Marius to the doctor.
For like 1 hour exactly.
Fine.
and Javert's like,
Alexa, set an alarm for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
Valjean leaves with Marius to the doctor. Javert is standing there on this like bridge. He thinks he's wasted his whole life chasing this bad guy, this criminal.
It's his life's work.
Yeah.
His whole life it's been like,
Bad.
bad people are bad,
Good.
good people are good. This bad guy's good.
Yes, exactly that. It breaks his brain.
What happens?
He kills himself.
commits
jumps
suicide.
off of the bridge into the river. The best part of this is he's on stage. He like takes a 3-foot jump off of this bridge on stage, and then the back wall starts moving up like really fast, and he goes like this. Ah! But he's just standing there. He's out. So then the revolution fails. Marius is like kind of being like sad about all of his friends that died, but what he feels for nothing, and he's like talking about those empty chairs and empty tables.
There's grief that can't be spoken.
Yeah, honey. Oh, we gotta go.
I was gonna see.
No, it's time to go.
Doesn't Jean Valjean flee?
No, he went back to try to find Javert. And he was like,
I need an hour to get Marius to the doctor.
and then by the time he's back,
Alexa, stop.
Javert's dead.
So there's probably a really dramatic thing like of him looking over and like his body in the river.
So Jean Valjean leaves because he wants to protect Cosette, and he's still a wanted criminal, and he knows now that Marius is going to take care of her.
Women always need a caretaker, so
I'm so helpless.
Meanwhile, Valjean told Marius,
Look, I can't be around. I'm dangerous. Don't tell Cosette. Marry her. I gotta go.
see you never, bye.
But the reason Marius goes to find him, because he didn't know who saved him. He runs into the Thénardiers.
Thénardiers.
That guy took a dead guy to the sewer. He's a convict. He stole this ring.
Dude, that was my body.
Yep.
And then he goes to look for Valjean, and that's when this conversation happens.
Look, I can't be around. I'm dangerous. Don't tell Cosette. Marry her. I gotta go.
I do.
Now we got
Where
it.
he goes to like a convent, right?
To await his death.
Just waiting for my death.
Oh yeah, because he has no will to
Right.
live.
It's over.
I feel like all these stories end up that way. I mean, he has had a pretty rough life.
Life is pain.
Note to self, let's all remember that there's always something to live for.
You Americans think everything is happy endings and rainbows.
Victor Hugo. Come on.
So while he's at the convent, one of my favy parts is the spirit of Fantine. And she's like,
Spirit of Fanta.
just letting you know, Jean Valjean,
You totally fulfilled your promise to me.
everything's cool. You can die with happiness, because
God forgave you.
then boom, Cosette and Marius arrive. And they're like, oh no, Jean Valjean, you're gonna die. And he's like,
Cosette, I get to see you one last time.
which is so sad. And then he's like, Marius.
I love you. Thank you for saving my life.
That's when Jean Valjean
Yes.
gives the letter to
Cosette.
explaining everything. And he tells her the truth about her mom.
She sold her locket. She sold her hair. She sold her... Oh. She did love me.
And I love a ghost moment.
Oh, then get ready, honey, for the biggest ghost moment in all of musical theater. Fantine shows up again, and guess who else does? It's Eponine! All of the people that died on the barricade!
You got little Gavroche Ghost.
Everybody's there, it's a party!
Anyone order a keg?
It's a ghost party.
Afterlife party.
They basically tell him,
To love another person is to see the face of God.
oh, Victor Hugo! Amazing!
I know.
And then we reprise one of the best songs ever.
Do you hear the people sing? They're singing about, you've just got to try to be like Jean Valjean in this life. Love other people, treat other people as well as you possibly can while you're there. And anytime you spread love and generosity and kindness to others, you are literally looking at the face of God.
Gavroche runs across the
Right.
stage with a French flag, and everyone's crying.
So would you take us home with a...
And that is Les Misérables.